It's 7 o'clock. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Let the minutes reflect all board members are present. Did everyone take a look at the agenda, the consent calendar, and the minutes? Any additions or corrections to either? Hearing none, motion to accept the consent calendar?
I move we accept it.
Have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Motion and second.
Lisa Snodgrass,
Yes.
Charlie Shoemaker,
Yes.
Jeff Clem,
Yes.
Jim Westmoreland,
Yes.
Dean Moberg.
Yes. All right, be a little slim on hearing from the audience tonight.
I guess so.
So hearing none, gentlemen, anything to discuss here? Not agenda items? Hearing none, we'll move on to the chief's report.
Nothing further. We had a bunch of fires last month.
I'm going to say, looking over your sheet there, lots of runs
Yeah.
or grass fires, primarily.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hay bales, lots of hay bales.
No damage to trucks, so that's
Yeah,
always
that's
good.
what I like.
Did you give a look? Where were most of those locations at? Do you know?
Not in High Prairie. We had a couple in Delaware, some in Lansing, but most in High Prairie.
How about, weren't you mutual aid?
We did a lot of mutual aid, but all the fires we had were in High Prairie.
For us, yeah.
Yeah, or Delaware. Yeah.
But responding, kind of what Jeff said, what percent do you think were mutual aid out of our district?
I don't know, I'd have to go back and look.
Half,
Oh, no.
third,
Probably
10%?
maybe five
Oh, okay.
out of all the calls, we had 5 or 6.
Oh,
So we had 29 fires in High Prairie in Delaware?
Probably, yeah.
They had a lot of fires.
Not like down south.
no.
There's days when there's 10 fire calls and 9 of them are below 2440. And there's one north, the whole north end of the county, so. Yeah, they run crazy down there.
And while I'm looking at this so I don't forget, and it's not anywhere else, 'cause I missed the basketball game. Friday, May 1st, did you move that?
Yes, we did because that's Lansing Days.
Okay.
I knew that date popped up so easy and it was all wide open and, it just was there for the taking and then it's Lansing Days.
We're talking about the appreciation dinner.
So-
Was scheduled for the 1st.
Yeah, I
but,
got that.
Okay. You don't have a date then?
It'll be in June now.
Okay.
We got a meeting a Thursday night, so we'll hammer out another date.
Okay.
Run out of dates.
Yeah.
All right, anything else? All right, items for action. You want to discuss, we got another bid from the roof for
Well, we got
stripping it like we talked
It wasn't a
about?
bid, it was just an estimate.
Estimate.
From the company that's doing the health department roof. They're out of Kansas City, and they came in, he was good enough to come in and look at the roof and gave us that proposal of
52.5.
$152,500. So it
About
kind
that stroke one.
of, kind of settles down between the composite roof and the metal roof.
I thought we was buying a whole new fire department.
Yeah. So
All right.
that's what we got.
Now, the bid for 94,785 is still valid?
As far as I know, he gave it to us the day before, the day of the meeting last time, so I told him it would be this meeting before we really discussed it, so.
The only thing, I'll start the discussion here, that metal roof, going to last longer, it's going to take care of our problem. This company is also working with LCF.
Yeah, they put all the roofs on, all the LCF complex, and they're apparently got another project, I don't know where at. But he said we could get a real good price on LCF orange, and I go, no. Because that's a really ugly color, sorry LCF,
But because they're up here doing that job, we were
Yes.
getting a break.
yeah, what he's gonna do is have one supervisor between that project and our project, and then we will do the cleanup. He said he figures 4 hours a day for somebody to do cleanup. So at $4, at whatever they charge per hour, over the life of the project is where we're saving a lot of the money at, so, and we'll do the cleanup, picking up screws and whatnot,
Okay.
so. It's our flat tires, so.
And there's no, it says here they have a call out for asbestos. We don't have any of that stuff.
No,
to worry about, right?
everything's new enough, we don't have any asbestos.
The dumpster and those types of things, they provide that?
Yeah.
We just provide the human labor?
Yeah, he's gonna give us a big magnet
Good.
to go walk
Yeah.
around and pick up the screws and whatnot, so.
Did he give you a time frame? How long did it take?
No, he didn't.
Are they working now at LCF?
I haven't seen him up there, so I don't know, I think they're getting ready to get started.
Okay.
Do we have to get a permit from the city or anything?
No, we'll have to get a, okay from the state, but I want to get everything in line. I know they're not gonna say nothing, since technically this is their building. They're knowing, we're going to do something, so.
Can we submit this bill to them?
Yeah, we could.
It's their building.
We could, yeah.
No, and
I hate to tell you where it's gonna end up, but we could submit it to them.
Give it a shot.
We can't do anything.
let's get done with this, and then I'm gonna hit you with that next thing, what you're talking about. Not this one, just go ahead with this deal here.
Okay, other questions, discussion? This in? Then at this point, with funds available and the proposal we have here, just we'll need a motion for this project from Centurion for the roof as, I guess we'll put this in the minutes, their bid here with the terms, 25% down, et cetera. So, motion to accept the bid and with the project.
I move we accept the Centurion bid to request, the request for valued engineering roof systems for Leavenworth Fire District 1. That calls upon terms of 25% down, monthly draws during construction, in the amount not to exceed $94,785.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Motion and second.
Lisa Snodgrass,
Yes.
Charlie Shoemaker,
Yes.
Jeff Clamp,
Yes.
Jim Westmoreland,
Yeah.
Dean Mulber.
Yes.
Now, can I jump in there before we go, so you bring it up about their building?
Sure.
For your knowledge.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody down there is listening. I was told that, when going through the warden, I was told by a senator who deals with the director of the Bureau of Prisons, state of Kansas, that is if this fire board requests from the state of Kansas that the property that this building sits on, it could be done. We have to request,
Ownership or what?
we own the building, they own the property.
No. We tried, when, after our 10 years was up and we were looking at ownership across the board,
Right.
yes, they own the property, always have, and we rent it for $1 a year.
Well, no, what, buck for 99 years.
Not, well, okay, 99 years. We've got the land for
You
a
bring
while.
that out right
But
here,
the building, when that came up, they would not relinquish the building to us.
Well, I was told, and they said, no hard deal, said, they thought this board should put a request in that the property that this building sits on should be deeded to the First District Fire Department.
And the building.
Everything.
Yeah, right. As far as they're concerned, we, depending upon who you talk to, we spent the money for this building.
Right.
And it's been brought up before that if they decided to take the property back over again, that then you get into, okay, how much do we spend and this, that, and the other? The state would have to somewhat purchase what we got. So that's what I'm saying. You're saying, yeah, the building is technically ours. We owned it, we built it, and we pay for maintaining it, okay? But the ground that it sits on belongs to the state of Kansas, the penitentiary. If we request, the board, the First District Fire, that the state of Kansas deed over the property that this building sits on, then let them up there debate and the director of prison go forward. All we do is request it and let it go. Has nothing technically to do with the warden.
No,
It'd be the state of Kansas and the director of the Kansas deal, but we have to initiate it, and then they'll take the action that they want to take.
How much, Rick, how much area would we want to request? How much square foot, how much what, I mean,
I,
what
we'd
kind
have
of
to have
boundary?
it, we'd have to have it surveyed, but I mean, we'd want to give ourselves enough, for expansion.
That's
You know,
right.
the old warden, had said at one time he wouldn't have a problem with us going out to the power transformer here, which is about 30, 35 feet to the back of us here. But there's, some other considerations. If we did that, then we'd have to get an agreement, because we provide fire protection
Right,
for
and that
them.
was part of the
Because once we
You're
own
right.
the building, then they're gonna say,
Right.
well, we're not doing any more maintenance, so.
We would have to agree that if they did that, that we would provide them for fire protection at no charge, just like we always do. And that's what we would do anyways if a fire broke out in the district. And, yeah, and that could be rolled up that way. But first we request it and then,
Who's doing the maintenance today?
It's a mix.
They still do some
They do some, we do some, they do some.
maintenance on the building?
and the reason I'm saying that is because it's just like
They do the labor, we
$94,000 we're spending
Just not
on
the
this
roof.
roof.
Yeah,
And everything else that we've done here.
they did do some.
We're spending
Yes.
the money, and I think that it's time that we do own the property that it sits on.
Well, first let me say, in my mind, I totally agree. I mean, this fire station was built by these guys, volunteer hours, the prison helped out too, but the fire district built the building, and I believe at the time, it was understood that the building would belong to the fire district.
Right.
Now, when the time came up and we were looking at our deeds, et cetera, went back to the state and said, oh, but you forgot to sign this over to us, and the answer was no.
Right, I think
And
that's,
the
And that's the
agreement,
same with the wastewater plant. The city,
were able
the
to
city's
get-
wastewater plant's the same.
the only
thing.
concession we got was that if they decided to take this over, that A, they had to give us 2 years' notice, and B, they might pay us fair market value for the building.
That's right.
Might.
Yeah.
That wasn't written in stone.
No, because they can't, the Department of Corrections can't speak for the legislature.
right, and that's where this would go. It would, the director, now, I can't say this word for word because I'm not up there, but once we request it, go to the director of Bureau of Prison, and then take it to the Senate and the House and say, okay, they've requested this, what is your pleasure? And then they vote on it. The way I'm hearing it, it's like we just said, we just voted to spend another $94,000 on this roof, that I'd like to think this building is ours. With that being said, without repeating myself, they knew when they gave this property to the Delaware Township at the time, and now the First District, that this building couldn't be moved. It's built, it's here. And as long as they're getting fire protection and we're doing it the way I understand it, that's why we gotta just request it and let them, there might be a few things there, but, because I asked the question, and they said, well, to begin with, nobody ever requested it. You've always negotiated with the warden.
With the warden, yeah.
And then he got permission from the director of Bureau of Prison.
And the gal was the lawyer
She's she's the local lawyer.
for
I
them.
think it's local, I mean, she's Department of Corrections.
Her name was on the bottom.
Yeah.
Of the
Right.
dictum that we
Right.
got.
But it ain't gonna cost us nothing to request.
Oh, absolutely, I
Yeah.
think it's a great idea.
And because I'm not nervous, I'm just saying is, we put new air conditioning, we put heaters, now we're spending another $94,000 on the roof, and technically it's ours. The property it sits on belongs to them, so, then we're right into what we just
Well,
said.
like I say, Charlie, we make the request, the worst
Right.
thing that could happen is nothing.
Nothing.
We're right where we are now.
But once it gets
If it gets through the
requested,
crack.
right, then once it gets requested, then it's up to the Senate and the House to say, well, yeah. I mean, what's the land gonna be used for? Is a building there and this, that, and the other? They can send their people, and they're gonna come to the same conclusion. They can read what you've already negotiated, but Yeah, I'm just getting not nervous, I'm just saying, I think it's time that they're not gonna move it. See if we can get them to deed the
I agree.
property that sets on.
Like I said, if it's their building, let them fix the roof. But they're not gonna do that,
No,
obviously.
no,
We're gonna
no,
do
no.
it. So if we have a possibility of getting ownership, I think we take a shot at it.
I do
That's
too.
an excellent idea.
Okay. I'll start meeting with the warden.
Why do we need to meet with the board?
Well, because it probably should come from both of us together.
Think you'd support that?
I think so.
That's good.
Okay, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I'll meet with him, because like I say, if we get support from him, that's gonna help.
Oh, yeah,
I agree.
Both entities are coming towards the
Think you'd
legislature.
agree with the old thought about taking the extra space for expansion?
Yeah, we'll add in what we need and what we're, okay, well, now we're gonna provide you, so you guys are gonna provide us.
Yep, that
So
might
we'll
be a
start-
problem, I don't know that right now.
Well,
But
basically, is what we're getting in front of
Well,
now is
we
what
don't
we'll
mind
put in
giving you
writing.
this,
Right.
but now you want more, so let's, I'm not saying that might happen.
Yeah, what's what you say, we won't ask for anything more than we're getting now, but we'll ask for everything we're
Right.
getting now.
Right.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And
We-
most may cost us a survey
Yes.
to come in
Yeah,
and give us
yeah.
here is
Maybe
exactly
a little
what
bit
we're
of council
asking
helping us
for.
write that, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It might.
Or their, well, yeah, their council, right, but we would want our council to come and balance it out.
Exactly.
We've seen what
I
their
think that's a
council
great idea,
adds up.
Charlie. We'll put that together and try to get that out before next meeting. That's great.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it's gonna be before next meeting, it's.
No, no, no,
it's
no,
state,
it's gonna
so
take a while.
Well, do the
Plus, the
groundwork.
legislature's gonna end
Meet
here in
with
May.
him.
Yeah,
Right.
legislature ends in May, so it won't
Right.
be until next year.
Yeah.
But we can have it ready to go by next year.
And like I say, worst case scenario, we're right where we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't costing us
Yeah.
nothing.
Exactly.
It's politics, it's gonna take some time.
Okay, great. Bylaws. Items for discussion.
Are we gonna try to go through all these tonight? Or what? I wasn't here last meeting, I didn't see nothing in there, but
I have yet to get a copy. Who got it last? Where did it end up?
well,
You made revisions, Lisa?
And then it went,
I sent to Lisa, I started sending to Lisa.
and it went to Charlie.
yeah, and I did my part of it, and he did his part, so I don't know why you don't have it.
Because it never was sent to you.
Wait, I'm left. You sent it to Jeff. with
Yeah,
your
well,
revisions.
technically, yes, I did.
Thanks, Jeff.
The last meeting, we said we'll get final comments to look at before April.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah,
Didn't have it.
I think I wrote that down.
All
what
the
about
comments,
you? I'd like to
comments
read-
are updated, everything is updated with all the red lines that just haven't been sent out. That's all you got.
Okay, let's
How about by Friday, those get sent out?
send it out, and then I will respond. Why don't you be the center point? I'll send it back to you, and then we'll disperse between the rest of us, and then if we need a work session between now and the next meeting, if not, maybe we
The
can make
big
some.
issues that we had, your recommendations from the last meeting, I made those updates. There really wasn't much else other than that, other than there's a few hot topics that we maybe will add to a front page for discussions. There's a lot of spelling and grammar issues that.
Yeah,
I
and
kinda
clean up that's
created.
good, but still, and I was waiting to see other comments that we discussed. I still have a problem with proxy. That,
Yeah,
say if something's the roof's coming up and I'm dead set against it, I say no, I give Charlie my proxy. But Dean says no.
Yeah.
But then we have a discussion and it's, well, we got a bid for $152,000 in opposed, so, okay, 94 doesn't sound that bad. With our discussion, you change your minds, but you can't change a proxy.
that's correct.
So that's, I've got an issue with that. And if they're like the
Why don't we
budget
just
coming
delay the
up.
vote?
Pardon?
Proxy means you can just delay the vote, right, till the next meeting?
Right, right. It's gonna take four, and
But you're
if one
still,
guy.
you may have a no vote, but you could bring it up for discussion, because
Well, I'm saying if there's anything big on the, like our budget coming up, if somebody can't make it, move the meeting.
yeah, I
I
think.
mean,
that's
we're
fair.
small enough, we
Yeah,
could do that.
I agree.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that was one of the things, and I've got a couple other things, but I'll send them to you when
Okay.
I get the copy,
Yeah.
and we'll send that out to everybody and go.
Seems like that should be just fine, moving things or calling,
Yeah.
and you can hear on the,
And the cleanup, the first one I saw from you,
yeah.
good cleanup. It needed rewording, grammar, et cetera, et cetera.
That came from her fixing all my errors.
There
Oh,
wasn't
thanks,
one.
Lisa. Okay.
Yes.
I knew somebody did it. I didn't.
Somebody did, yes.
A lot of them were fixed before I ever got it, so.
Okay, we'll get that out. Anything anyone wants to discuss specifically about the bylaws right now, or would I get them out and take a look?
No, this should have been sent out sooner.
Okay, let's do that. Let's get them out and ready to talk about next time.
Can we email a marked up copy of this? or what?
Yes.
Right, because once you got what you sent, what she sent, and then what I put on there, you only got what this, so he got them all out of what everybody said.
Yeah, when you get it back,
Hopefully Jeff's got a copy that's got all the changes.
I do.
that's what I'm saying. When you get it back from Jeff now, that's
Wow, all
everybody's
this
comment. That may be the final product we need to kick around a little bit and vote on.
You can actually print out everybody's comments, so you have those on the front, so we might just do that.
Yeah.
So we can see everybody's
Yeah.
comments and then decide which of the versions we want to approve and move forward.
Sounds good. Okay, board member concerns. Jeff?
No, Rick did a good job getting some extra, not really bids, but quotes. So I think he spent some time doing that, and I think he knew it wasn't gonna be fruitful, but I think it allows us to be real sure that spending 90 grand was a good decision, so thank you.
Charlie?
Yeah, I got a few things. One is, has anybody besides myself on the board went out to station number 2? I think Jim might have, now that they're done.
Well, I've been out there a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm just saying, and I went out on a Saturday, a couple of weeks ago, I was riding my motorcycle, and I just seen his truck there, so I just pulled up and I went through and looked, and I was really impressed. With that being said, I think that Delaware, High Prairie, Lansing, and this board should have an open house that is done, and let them come out on a Saturday or something, them that's interested, that want to look. It's taxpayers' dollars, and like I said, High Prairie people can come, Delaware Township, have it from like on Saturday 10 to 2, and let High Prairie, Delaware, whoever.
I think we should show it off. It's, these guys have done a fantastic job.
Yeah,
out
they
there.
have, and I.
It looks good, and I think you guys are pretty happy with the changes out there. How about we have Jim go back to High Prairie, let him know the idea, and we get our buddy from the newspaper to come out, and, this positive thing from the fire district.
Right, I'm just saying now that it's done, because everybody heard about it and wanted
Wait,
to know.
you guys, when was it, Rick, in January or February? We had a work in progress open house, and we had about 5 people attended.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, there was
now
something
that
at the High Prairie, so at the end of January, yeah, it was pretty much
Yeah.
done.
With it all
I mean, we wasn't finished, but it was, everybody could get an idea of what it looked like. It's work in progress.
It still is, we're still working minor stuff.
and it may stimulate some interest for volunteers.
Very well
Seeing
could.
what, this is nice, I don't mind spending the night here.
It involves all the taxpayers in the district, so I think they should have an opportunity to look and see what they got, you know?
Well, yeah, if we want to get a lot of people out there, we probably need to, we're going to have to publicize. Now, these people from High Prairie, they say they don't read the newspaper, so,
Yeah,
and we don't have all our emails addressed, so maybe put for High Prairie people, well, a lot of people go up and down 187th Street, kind of,
Well, we had an open house out there in October. We had to sign up for a month, and we had Josh's mom and dad.
so
And that was
sign
it.
on.
I'm thinking that we could ask all the entities, and
So,
then we
I
can put
mean-
it in the
There's
newspaper.
some hot free hot dogs out there. It'll
The
let it.
fire district station number 2 at the address is gonna be open from 10 to 2 on Saturday for any interested people in the fire district. You might even get some other fire departments around the area wanna come out and see what we've done. I don't know. I'm just thinking it's a good
Let's have a
idea.
ribbon cutting. Hey, everybody loves that.
There you
I'm
go.
just saying it's,
Photo
Do we have
op.
a free membership to the chamber? Do we have one?
Me?
For the fire district?
Oh, I don't know, I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I've got membership, it's not free.
Oh, I know, it's not right. Mine's not either.
Well-
But it seems like we should be here.
With,
Yeah.
I just thought that was a good idea. And the other thing is, are we now are the new firemen out there? And are they,
The new guys we just hired are not yet.
Right.
The other guys are, like Adam's out there tonight, but he came into town tonight.
right,
But on 2 shifts, yes, we have guys out there.
okay, that's what I'm saying, now that we hired, because we did hire 2.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be
They are out there.
working out there.
Like I say, except tonight he
and
came
not
in
here.
just in case we had to have somebody run the camera, so he came in tonight, but yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
It's being manned.
anticipate
That's what
transition?
they did. Yeah.
We'll probably have Brendan going out the 1st of May.
To be in man, I
Oh,
don't know.
it
And
is.
Chris.
Oh, yeah.
A little-
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Thank goodness, had a little water leak out there and they found it, because they were in and out, so.
Well, it wasn't little, but it was,
Just trying to be nice.
I got
it was a flood. I don't mind saying it was a flood.
Lisa,
How do you do the plumbing?
Should we discuss changing the meeting?
let's do.
All right.
We may.
Next month's meeting is May 4th. There seems to be some conflict. Suggestions for changing the meeting date to
The 18th.
May 18th. How's that sound for everyone?
Great.
May 18th.
Okay. And that's the meeting, you'll have budget items.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a first look at the budget. We still won't have any numbers from the county, but right now the county's looking at a 3.5% increase for us. So
Good deal. Okay.
that's been factored in.
Okay, so let's make it Monday the 18th.
Revenue growth, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, 3.5%.
All right, Jim.
Yeah, the budget execution is looking real well. We're, overall, we're down almost 7% down. I mean, we're below straight line, 7%, which, that's, equates to about $17,500.
But you haven't got the fuel bills for this month yet.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, right now, I mean, as of, well, actually, this figure includes,
Scouts and her deal.
4, 5, 9,
As long as it fits in there.
$5,000 has already been spent in April.
Memorial
But
Day.
these figures,
Yeah,
are
when you put the
3
18th,
months.
it was crude.
Have you gotten the bill from Co-op?
No,
It comes, what, end of the month?
it should be here pretty quick. No, it comes probably tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll probably be about $2,000. Our average bill's been about 1,000, so it'll be at least $2,000.
Now, it'll probably be another couple of weeks before we'll have all the files lined up for audit and all that for the treasurer's report.
For the first quarter, got it today.
You got it today?
Got it in the mail tonight, so I'll get it to you. I'm gonna be in class the rest of the week, so
Well,
I'll try
probably
to get
next
to you
week
sometime
for all
this
that.
week. But I'm gonna be
And
learning how to be a
then we'll
resource
do the treasurer's
manager
report on the
the rest of the week.
18th of April.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about changing and dates and things like that, Lansing Days, will you all be manning that?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll
And-
have a roving first aid throughout the whole event, and then on Friday night with fireworks, we'll be standing by for the fireworks.
It's out at the park again, going forward? Is that where it's
The
at?
last I heard, it's still gonna be up on Eisenhower.
Eisenhower?
Oh, really?
Yeah, Lansing Days is up
They
there.
found parking for
I don't know
the
that. I
restaurant?
used to go to the meetings, but they haven't invited me, so
Yeah, okay.
I don't know where.
Well, with that,
Wherever it's gonna be, we'll be there.
Okay.
with that being said, and you're gonna be out there to the fishing derby,
Mhm.
did that come before,
No, Fishing Derby comes after Lansing Days.
does it?
Yeah,
Okay, I know, I
yeah, it's the
haven't got it
second,
here,
it's the
but I
second,
can,
it's the second weekend.
and that was very critical if you want to remember, because last year when the mayor died,
Yeah.
those guys were right there on the spot.
A day Gene Kirby will never forget.
I won't either, because I was just talking to the mayor and he passed me and 3 foot behind me, he passed over and died. I was the last person he talked to.
Really?
I think he was coming.
I did see that, yes. It was
Very
very
subtle.
nuts.
Very subtle.
I didn't give him one.
You didn't move though.
This is being tasty.
Okay, events coming up. Motion to adjourn.
I move with adjourn.
Do we have a second?
Second?
Motion and second.
Lisa Snodgrass,
Yes.
Charlie Shoemaker,
Yes.
Jeff Clamp,
Yes.
Jim Westmoreland,
Yes.
Dean Mober.
Yes, thank you all
You
very
guys want to
much.
hang around?